you're gonna see my qualifications. In about a minute, just my unique things of why I'm an expert. 2, we're gonna go through some short video clips so you see firsthand the fun, the astonishment for yourself. And also gonna go over the big questions people ask. You know, what age are you good for? We'll go over all that stuff, the travel, talk about the length of show, really more of the quality of the experience, which I think is critical. Really important to go over that. Talk to you about my wife, Lana, face painting, the balloon twisting she does. If you wanna combine that in with what you're doing. I've performed professionally for about 11 years, doing magic shows for children all over the Mid-Atlantic region, birthdays, communions, even some schools, even a show in a shopping mall for the arrival of Santa. So in those 11 years professionally, as well as doing it part-time for about 7 years before that, 18 years total, it's been 117,000 people I've engaged with. I've even performed in restaurants as the house magician, up to 9 hours just in 1 week, engaging, entertaining with all types of people in all types of challenging situations. Now the cool thing is, I'm also professionally trained. I actually have a BA in Rutgers, from Rutgers University in theater arts, which means I actually studied how to captivate a crowd to ensure that you're gonna have those moments. If you think back to like the best concert you've ever been to, or maybe a Broadway show, and there's those moments, those incredible moments where this whole audience becomes almost one body. You're all experiencing it at the same time, really in the moment. That's the kind of excitement and intensity I bring to a performance. My show is appropriate for ages from, I could say daycare age, from about 3 and 5 years old, if it's a daycare type of event. If this is a birthday party though, I'd recommend 4 years and above. It's a different kind of atmosphere, not as structured as where you have teachers there, kind of more controlled environment. So 4 years old, and I do usually up to 10 years old. That's my general category. I have done 11 to 12-year-olds. I call them tween birthday parties. I even teach them how to do magic so they get empowered to do the magic themselves. So it's not as much of a challenge as it can be with the older kids. But I do welcome the challenge because I love the skeptical kids, because that's why I've studied to perform magic that is really simple but truly astonishing. Like magic you might see on TV, and some of the best magicians in the world, you have right at your fingertips on your tablet and your phone. It's gonna be right on level with that true astonishment up close in reality. About 2 hours from my location, which is 45 minutes from Atlantic City, about an hour from Princeton, New Jersey, and it's about 45 minutes from Wilmington, Delaware, and 30 minutes from Center City, Philadelphia. So if you're near one of those hubs, I'm probably not too far off. Next question, how long is your magic show, Michael? My magic show is about 45 minutes long. That's the short answer. But I don't think of it just in a matter of time of how long the show is. I want you to think about it like the experience you're gonna get. Like when you go see an awesome movie, you don't say, oh my gosh, that was the most exciting hour and a half of my life, right? You usually tend to talk about specific things. Like, oh my gosh, the special effects were incredible. You know, you remember the way things reach you and they touch you and how you felt experiencing something, not the amount of time that went by. You guys all right? Have some fun! We got a lot more stuff we can do, guys. We're gonna do that! For real, I'm gonna trust you guys, okay? I'm gonna trust you. I get it as parents, as a parent, I have a little 4-year-old, I get it that you want a certain time frame filled in your event, right? Either for your organization or for yourself. Time for the adults to go off and talk and hang out. Now I do kind of encourage you to get some of the adults involved because they're gonna cheer their child on, like a Little League game or like a dance recital so that the child feels more special. You know, I'm a shy kid myself. Believe it or not, I was really shy as a kid. So I know how easily a kid can be embarrassed, even by something that could be sort of a joke, but you know, it gets taken differently. So I know how to be sensitive to kids and really empower them. That's really my thing I get excited about, is empowering the kids to do the magic. You know, they feel good about themselves. You'll see a clip where there's a little girl, you know, she gets excited, the parents are all excited, and I get to feel good knowing that I helped make that moment happen. And that's something they can have for the rest of their life. You can imagine the impression that's left long after a lot of other shows that may be longer in time frame at the event on that day, but not really lasting in your mind. Do you do anything else? Yes. I don't do anything else besides the astonishing magic and the comedy. My wife though, Lana, she does fancy balloon twisting and face painting. But she can recreate lots of different cartoons you see, or like a sports logo, all these different things. Check out the website, look at the pictures. Same thing with the balloons. She's a graphic designer by trade, so she really tries to make things super cute and perfect. She has to make like 2 and 3 balloons and draw on them to bring them to life. But she works really hard to make sure you have great artistry in your event that people are going to be wowed by, truly. And also, she has the personality that fits perfectly in with a true event where you want somebody who's great interacting with kids and personalities of all different types. She was a hostess at a restaurant in Philadelphia dealing with all different people, so she brings that warmth and hospitality into your event.
No more racing! No more! Stop the racing! Stop! Do not erase it! Don't erase it! Oh man, you guys even erased the black line. Very funny. Give yourselves a round of applause.
There is a question that I didn't answer. Feel free to reach out to them. They'll relay it over to me. We'll get that answered for you and get it all good to go.